Alright, I'm trying not to make this episode long and annoying, but it is the level up episode. We have hit level 4. I figured out something was going weird with Gale, and what was happening, Gale didn't get the experience points that everybody else got in the party for some reason. Possibly I had held him back too far. But everybody else had leveled up, and Gale was at like 27 experience points until next level. It was very strange, but I fixed it because I went online and said, hey, or I looked around to see if anybody else had the same problem, and it's fixed by kind of just like taking Gale out, putting him back in, and that anyway. It wasn't like anybody listed that as a fix for it. It's just everybody else says. At the start of combat, where gains were met. Oh. Oh. Can Soad wear that and still get... It's not considered armor. Okay, but yeah. We're at level 4. Or about to be. For Soad. For my actual barbarian that I played in 5e... I dipped into fighter for a couple reasons. One is that I would get a fighting style. I would get second wind, which is a nice little extra bonus action heal once per short rest. I'm pretty sure. Well, I don't know why it doesn't say that here. I hate the interface does not say that. Okay. Anyway. So second wind, if I go another level into fighter, I get action surge, which is also amazing. However, I do delay second attack, which sucks. I would like to get that as soon as possible. I think that's a better bonus than... The other thing, dueling. Fighting style. Here we go. They changed it from 5e. 5e does not have this requisite, as far as I remember. Let me just make sure that I'm not talking out my ass here. I don't want to do that. I want to do this. Okay, this episode's probably going to be a little bit long. But let's see. Duelist, fighting, style, 5e. I want to make sure I'm right, because I'm pretty sure I am. Man, I don't want this website. I want this website. Okay. Where are you? Dueling. When you are wielding a melee weapon in one hand and no other weapons, you gain a +2 bonus to damage rolls with that weapon. Okay, that's awesome. In Baldur's Gate 3, dueling. When you're wielding a melee weapon that is not two-handed, fine, or versatile, that sucks. So the game allows you to use... I have this axe that looks badass, and I love it. And I'm able to wield it one-handed with a shield in the other hand. So it sucks that I can't go dueling for awesome damage. Or awesome extra damage. Because it did a lot of extra awesome damage with my barbarian in the actual game. Especially when I got extra attack. And protection is still cool. When you have a shield, impose disadvantage on attack against your allies while you're within 5 feet. Must be able to see the attacker. That's pretty much the same thing. It costs a reaction. You use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the roll. Then two-weapon fighting, obviously, is also pretty cool because you get to add your modifier to the damage of the offhand attack. Which is not normal. You don't normally get to do that. You would see that on Astarion because he's got the dagger. The dagger and offhand. He doesn't get the extra like +3 damage to it, which adds up. You know, that +3 on every offhand attack and +3 or 4 or whatever. Just like how dueling +2 adds up. But I would have to switch to... Yeah, this game's just not going to make it as cool. So I might not ever dip into fighter, but I'm definitely not going to do it yet. is I want to hit. Again, oh yeah, I get another feat. Okay, this is another part. Ability improvement makes a lot of sense. If I go 2 more in strength, then that gives me +1 to hit with the weapon, +1 damage with the weapon, so it's a 5% better chance to hit, and then 1 more damage, which is still a pretty good percentage usually. It's a D8. Yeah, it's a D8 weapon. If it's not, hold on. It's a D8 if it's not being wielded with 2 hands. So it would go. Let's say the average is around. The average for a D8 is 4.5. And the total average for the weapon is 7.5 because it's +3. It would go up to an average of 8.5 and have a 50% or a 5% better chance to hit. Strength does nothing else aside from carrying capacity, which I don't think is going to be a factor in this game, being able to send everything to camp like immediately, which is pretty cool. It's like having a lot of endless bags or bottomless bags or whatever, I can't remember what they're called right now for some reason. Lae'zel are these. Okay, those are armor, so I'm not going to put those on anybody else. I could put them. She doesn't dash though. I don't really ever dash with Shadowheart, but if I did, I should get some lightning charges out of it. Why not? If I ever use Lae'zel again, I will switch things up. Ooh. I think I do want to give her a heavy crossbow, though. I found a heavy crossbow. Is it in my camp right now? I'm in camp. Oh, no, I didn't find another heavy crossbow. I did, sorry, and I replaced Soads with... +2 armor class, woads, ensnaring strike. Oh. Yeah. Why wouldn't I put that on Soad? That's a cool armor or shield. It looks like it was made of very intricately carved like wood patterns. It's pretty cool. Kind of looks like a harp in one direction. Anyway, so yeah. So that boosts the total average by damage wise if you count the 5. I'm not gonna do all that math, but it's a good boost. So the other options, instead of taking the ability points, is alert, +5 bonus to initiative, can't be surprised. Athlete would raise my strength by 1. Jump distance increases by 50, that could come in handy. Getting up from prone takes a lot less movement. Charger. Deal more damage. Charge forward and slam your weapon into the first enemy in your way. Doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. And it's a bonus action, and then you... Okay, I think that's how it works. Charge forward, shove the first enemy in your way. Your chances depend on your athletics and are higher if you're hidden or invisible. Oh, cool. Interesting. Come on, wait. The shove distance depends on your strength and the target's weight. Okay, yeah. Cool. So charge is kind of interesting. Having that extra jump distance would be cool. I think jump already adds about like another 10 feet or so. Yeah. Crossbow expert's different in this game. It gets rid of the... You don't really have a reload thing as far as I know yet. Finesse weapon, that's not going to be me. I could do the rapier, but I just don't want to. I just don't want to. 2-weapon fighting. Oh, yeah. So you could drop. You don't have to use your dual wielding weapons don't only have to be light weapons with dual wielder. And you get a +1 bonus to your AC, which kind of replaces a little bit like what you lose with the shield, obviously. They just can't be heavy weapons. So I could probably dual wield 2 of these battle axes. I think that's what it's called. I can't remember right now. Dungeon Delver, perception checks against traps, saving throws to avoid or resist traps, resistance to damage dealt by traps. Probably pretty cool overall, especially in this game. Regain full hit points each time you take a short rest is pretty cool also. Constitution +1. If you can plan out your feats ahead of time, you could get... Like, I could have got my strength to 15... Sorry, 17. Yeah. Can I? Could I? I think I could have, yeah. Could have got my strength to 17. I don't know where I would have had to sacrifice or what. I'd probably have another odd stat somewhere, which they bug me, but they don't really have to. As long as my stats are above 10, I'm usually pretty happy. But you could dump stat something. If your main character, the one that you play, is almost always the one that you choose to talk to NPCs, you probably don't want to dump charisma. You probably don't want to dump wisdom too much for perception checks, intellect for investigations, you know. But you can have other party members round those things out. If you're using a hold on, this is weird. This is melee weapon attack. So great weapon master is not having to do with great weapons, big weapons. Except for attack, the only part of it. So you can make if you land a crit or you kill a target, you can make another melee weapon attack as a bonus action on that turn. So if you're in a two-handed weapon, you can already make as well as if I'm wielding a weapon in both hands and I'm proficient with it, you can choose to take a -5 attack roll penalty to boost the damage by 10, and you can toggle this on and off. In D&D 5e, you have to call it for every attack. It's not like Reckless where you call it at the beginning and then it just happens for the rest of the turn. Anything with armor is not Barbarian's forte. Lucky, obviously, always cool. 3 luck points to re-roll. Mage Slayer has some cool advantages if you're within range of anybody casting a spell. Advantage on the saving throw. You can use a reaction to immediately attack the caster. And they have disadvantage on their concentration saving throws, which is really nice. And then I can do some magic stuff, but when you're raging, you can't cast spells. I think that's the same in this game as it is anywhere else. Where's my rage? Oh, I have to just turn it into this bear rage. Okay, whatever. Anyway, Martial Adept could learn a couple battle maneuvers and have 1 die to use it once per short rest. I got Lazelle has not commander, what's it called? Battle Master. She's a battle master on this run. So she already has a bunch of these, and I can be choosing more, I think, or swapping them out if I want to. Because I learned, well, originally riposte is a reaction that the game automatically decides to do until you figure out without any tutelage how to find where the reactions page is, and you turn on or off your reactions accordingly. What's it called? Disarming Strike. It gets a lot of good praise from people in this game because if you're in melee range and you disarm them, you can immediately pick up their weapon, like greatly reducing a lot of enemies' abilities. But I can only do it once per short rest, which is still fine. You get 3 short rests, and then after your long rest, you get 2 short rests, and So 3 per day if you utilize short rest a lot. And why wouldn't you be, right? Medium armor master. Yeah, armor again. Don't care. Mobile. If you attack anything that you attack, they cannot opportunity attack you. So once you hit level 5, you can, if you hit you're against 2 enemies in melee, and you try to attack both of them, even if you miss them both, you can move away from them without provoking opportunity attacks. It's really cool if you want to get in, attack a couple times, and get out. It's probably better with Rogue, because they could get in, attack a couple times. You know, that would take up their bonus action, just like it would for. Never mind. They wouldn't have, yeah. So probably better for Monk then, because monks have a lot of movement speed at later levels, early levels kind of too. Let's see. Polearm Master would be cool if I was using polearms. Savage Attacker, always kind of cool. Roll your damage dice twice and use the highest result. I think they changed that in that's not how it works in 5e. Sentinel could be interesting to play with. They changed it though. When an enemy within melee range attacks an ally, you can use a reaction to make a weapon attack. So it's not like when they come into your range. I think that's how Sentinel works in 5e. Sentinel 5e. When you hit a creature with an opportunity attack, their speed comes 0 for the rest of the turn. That's the same. Hold on. Where'd it go? Yeah. Creatures provoke opportunity attacks from you even if they take the disengage action before leaving your reach. Okay, that's cool. Oh, no, that's not... Okay, I got it wrong. My bad. They do stuff to attack. That's cool, being able to attack them even if they use disengage. Okay, anyway. Sharpshooter is kind of the same thing as Great Weapon Master. Although... I'm sorry. What? Nope, they changed it. They made it worse. With Sharpshooter, in the real game, you never have disadvantage based on range. Obviously, unless or someone isn't within 5 feet of you, melee range. They changed it to ranged weapon attacks do not receive penalties from high ground rules. So they got rid of the long range, short range thing, and that sucks a lot. That makes that way less fun. Shield Master, dexterity saving throws get a bonus. You can reaction to shield yourself and diminish the effect's damage. It's kind of like evasion for a rogue, but you have to use your reaction. And a rogue's evasion is automatic. It's not the other thing. Cunning dodge? No. Uncanny dodge. So, yeah. Gain proficiency in 3 skills would be cool. Spell Sniper. You learn a new cantrip. The number you need to roll a critical hit with reduced by 1. Okay, but Spell Sniper in the game is a lot like Sharpshooter. You get a longer range. Right? Am I going crazy here? God, I'm not even done with So Idea, and it's been a long time. When you cast a spell that requires you to make an attack roll, the spell's range is doubled. Yeah, that's not in this Spell Sniper thing. Your ranged spells attacks ignore half cover and 3/4 cover. I don't think there is cover in this game. But they made you crit 5% more of the time. Yay, with a cantrip. Yay. That's kind of lame. Oh, no, sorry. You crit 5% more of the time with any spell that has an attack roll. Okay, that's fine. But you do learn a cantrip. I could learn Eldritch Blast. That's kind of cool. But I'm sure it would be charisma based, so yeah, none of I was never thinking about this in the first place, but it's still funny to unarmed attack, tavern brawler, unarmed attack, improvised weapon, or throw something. Your strength modifier is added twice to the damage and attack rolls. Your strength mod is added twice. What's this? Oh, and I get another. It doesn't even say that in the description, but I get to add +1 strength or +1 constitution. Okay, cool. So strength mod is added twice with unarmed attacks. Interesting, okay. Tough. Hit point maximum increases by 2 for every level you gained. And then going forward, it keeps doing that. So, I think I wish I could see my stats without my other stats, not just... Oh, I have 49 health right now. Oh, I noticed a glitch, by the way. And actually, this is something to go over. Warcaster... No, I don't do that. That's nothing. Weapon Master, you can get proficiency in 4 more weapons. I already have proficiency in like everything, apparently, though. Do I get extra proficiency? No, you don't. So that doesn't work for barbarians. Okay, something cool. There's something interesting here. So my hit points are 41 right now. If I go, Constitution raises my hit points. However, it's only supposed to rate. Stamina and physical endurance affects your hit points. Hit point maximum. Hold on, let me scroll over that. How much? Yeah, okay, that's not helpful at all. +4 to saving throws. Oh, because I think that's what. Yeah, +2 for yeah. Your ability points come from 13 base? What? I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, hold on. Did they use odd numbers in this game? Okay, so the experiment I did, if I click Constitution +1, it makes my health go up by 4, which is wrong because it uses your modifier, not your actual score. If I click it again, it shows my health go up by another 4, which is also wrong again. But if I were to click accept, it would show that you actually only got 45 after all. Constitution also for a barbarian helps out my AC. So my AC would go up by 1. So this is my dilemma right now. I can get a little bit more of a beefy boy in a couple ways, make myself 5% harder to hit, give myself at least 4 more hit points, which isn't a lot, but it could make the difference, you know. Or I can make myself stronger. I think I might go stronger first. And maybe next time I'll go. So let's see. Let's see if it did. Let's see if the strength did everything I'm hoping it did. It's supposed to. Alright. So we did go up to +6 to hit. I got +4 for slashing. I'm curious about that whole weird constitution thing that was happening though. I promise you, in another... I have tested it in a previous video. No, I tested it kind of just by myself. Sorry. I didn't even notice these gloves. Hold on. Just a second. On a hit with an unarmed attack, the wearer gains... Oh, unarmed, so monk. I don't really want to do... I could hire a monk and give him some stuff. Anyway, Shadowheart. I think it's a pretty basic way to level up, just to take the ability points. As a DM, I like to go feat plus ability points, which I'm not actually sure that and a lot of DMs have also done that for me, or done it for everybody, because it's more fun that way. You can just adjust, throw in like one extra enemy, and it all balances out. Or you can have your party just feel awesome, feel awesomely strong. On a couple other playthroughs, I got a Morning Star, I think it's called, which is like the club with the chain at the end and like that spiky ball at the end of a small chain. It's so much cooler, and she has proficiency with it. If I were to respec her to life, I don't think that she would have. Well, I don't think Trickster gives that. Anyway, whatever. I think I am gonna keep her with not white mage, cleric. I don't know which game I'm playing. Get an extra level 2 spell slot. It's always nice. I might get more spell slots if I use a feat that gives wisdom, but we're about to find out here. So I learn a new cantrip. Thaumaturgy, not super. It just gives you advantage on intimidation and performance checks for a minute. Does it target self? It probably targets self. It's just like the cantrip does. Light, Blade Ward, Produce Flame is cooler than light and does somewhat similar stuff. Except I can infuse an object with light. Yeah, I think Produce Flame. Prepare spells. I haven't used Aid, but I've heard that creating like a cure bot or a cleric bot for just to keep in camp, to have from the way I've learned how this stuff works though, they would only be able to hit 3 party members with Aid, and then 3 party members with like Long Strider, because they're not concentration, and then you're probably out of spell slots for the most part anyway until like certain levels. But I learned that Lae'zel's rally from being a battle master only lasts for like 3 or 4 turns, which is kind of sad. How long does rally last in 5e? It is supposed to get somebody up from being down though, which is not how it works in 5e. Bonus action, expend 1 superiority die to bolster resolve in your chair. When you do so, choose superiority die roll plus charisma mod. So they buffed it in a couple ways in the game, but temporary hit points generally in 5e, almost always in 5e last the entire time until you rest. I think until you long rest, but it only lasts like 4 or 5 rounds at most. Warding Bond, I haven't used yet. Why do I have that? I think it just auto-picked it for me. Oh, that's another thing you could do. You could do Aid. You could do Long Strider, if you have it. I don't think she has that for some reason. Maybe you have to go like 1 wizard also. I can't remember. Yeah, so Aid, Long Strider, and you can Warding Bond from your stay at home, your stay in base cleric, and they will actually take the damage, giving you resistance also. And if you get hit by odd numbers, then I think both you and the other person get hit by the half rounded down, so you kind of save yourself 1 damage. +1 to armor class and saving throws. So that could be interesting to play around with. Especially if you go back to camp. I don't know how short rests work when they're not in your party, but I doubt they benefit from it. So you have to make sure they don't die, I guess. Protection from poison, so like jump into camp every once in a while just to make sure your cleric bot isn't dead. Calm emotions. I was hoping that would help with other things, but it doesn't in this game. Hold person is a very good spell. I haven't used blindness at all yet, or silence. Did I try to use blinded or blind? I don't know if I tried. Silence would also be great against spells, spellcasters, but they can just move out of the area. It's like it's a soundproof sphere. How big? See, this game doesn't tell you everything. It sucks. Hey, pick this spell or don't. We don't care. We're not going to tell you how big the area is. 60 feet cast range. Fucking hate it when they do that, man. It's so bullshit. Apparently there's a fun combo like create or destroy water, create water plus like an ice bolt, or what's it called? Freezing bolt, or ray of frost. And you can freeze the water underneath the target's feet that you've just created like the turn before. Or have Shadowheart go create water, have Gale go do Ray of Frost. Instant ice. And I think it's a large area too. Excuse me. There's probably a YouTube channel that goes over every spell in the game and like shows you how they work. Command, possibly also used, but hold person. If it hits, yeah, try it. Okay, she gets feet also. Her wisdom is already 17. Okay, let me remain. Okay, so I chose produce flame and hold person, and I got rid of warding bond. Hold on, sorry. So her spells. Where are you?
Let's get on with it.
They don't tell you. Do they? They don't tell you what your plus to hit is for your spells. Unless it's in the spellbook. Is it in the spellbook? Here we go. A bonus to melee and ranged attack spells improves your... Okay, so she's got wisdom 17. And proficiency is still 2. Right? Where does it show proficiency? 2, okay. Yeah, freaking... Anyway. So 1 more wisdom would increase spell slots, I'm pretty sure. Or no, not spell slots, but I could learn another... or have another spell prepared. It would increase my saving throw to 14. Increase perception. Do I have perception as a choice made here? Wisdom. Damn it. Insight and medicine? The fuck is... Whatever. Okay. Sorry. Cantrip. Flame. Prepare spells. Get rid of warding bond. Take. Hold person. And hope that it hits. Shield of Faith I'm getting a lot of use of. I still want Guiding Bolt to have it as an option, although I don't use it as much because I want to save slots for healing a lot of the time for some reason, even though damage is king a lot of... Yeah, whatever. Spiritual Weapon. Yeah. I still want that. Because it also takes hits in this game, and that's kind of cool. You don't get the immediate attack with it. It still only moves 20 feet. It can fly, but that's not abnormal for Spiritual Weapon, I think. But it also can take hits. Like, it can tank a little bit. It can take... I mean, it's got enough hit points generally to take at least 2 hits so far, unless a crit happens. Alright, so I could go +1 Wisdom, +1 Dex if I choose ability scores. She is using a strength weapon, so I would not be improving her strength weapon at all. But Dex would improve her shooting, and Wisdom would improve all the spell stuff. So keeping her ranged would still be good, and Dex should also improve her. What's quick save? It should also improve her AC. So currently AC 17, highest in my group somehow. Probably because armor plus shield. Plus like 1 dex? Yeah, it's only plus 1 dex right now. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, come on. I didn't know I could click through that. Cool. Warning bond, hold person, feet. Okay. Dex for AC, wisdom. Go. Alright, like I said, AC 18 now has a +4 to attack rolls with range, so that's 1 below SOAD. And I think probably 2-ish below, maybe even only 1 below Astarion. So right, bonus to AC is nice. Nice. And that's the maximum bonus from AC I can get, so I gotta keep that in mind if I ever want to buff her again. Spell save went up to 14, spell attack went up to 6, that's what I'm looking for. Only with wisdom based spells though. So like anything like the fireball. It's so sad that they gave her firebolt for free, but it doesn't use her highest stat. And that's bullshit. That doesn't make any sense to me, honestly. But anyway. Yeah, so over here you toggle on ask. He was Lizelle was like automatically doing riposte, but now I've made it so you have to ask. Okay. Other options. Base stats can be quite a powerful choice, just the way they're set up. It's kind of a fun reason to go 17 in one of your stats to begin with. Because you'll get a pretty good power spike at level 4, and then an even better power spike at level 5 with cantrips getting the damage, the bonus die, and double attack. I think I already said that. Okay. So, sticking with Produce Flame, sticking with No Warning Bond, Yes Hold Person. Feat options. Actor, don't really care. We're looking for something that might do... Not crossbow expert. I want her to be better with spells. I don't know if I'm gonna beat that just raw ability points though. Detecting traps would be nicer to have, like, everybody keeps failing them. I've had traps where I know there's a trap nearby and I see 4 people fail their perception check, so I'm just gonna mark it on the map somehow and move on. Your spells and attacks ignore resistance to a damage type of your choice. When you cast spells of that type, you cannot roll a 1. Interesting. Elemental Adept, I believe, actually gives you... Hold on. It gives you spells. Oops, not elemental spells. When you gain this feat, choose one of the following types of acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder. Spells you cast ignore resistance. When you roll damage for a spell you cast that deals damage of that type, you can treat any one on a damage die as a 2. Okay. So this makes it sound like you cannot roll a 1. When you cast spells of that type, you cannot roll a 1. Dude, you gotta choose your words better. The entire premise of having rules interpretation fucking Discord channels is because you guys didn't choose. You cannot roll a 1. Does that mean you can't roll a 1 on the attack die? Or on the damage die? Or dice? Stupid. Not taking that for many reasons, but Gain proficiency with heavy armor. Strength increases by 1. I don't want her to be a tank. I'd like to keep her out of... She's constantly concentrating on something in a battle, the way I play, at least. She's Shield of Faith almost always. Lucky could be used... I think a concentration check is technically a check. It's not a save. Or it is a saving throw, isn't it? Let's say so. Could re-roll concentration checks if she loses it. However, and the one I might be taking because I love it for a lot of casters. Although, okay, Magic Initiates learn 2 Bard cantrips in 1 level of cell, 1 from the Bard. Let's see what my choices here would be. Vicious Mockery is obvious. I haven't really found much use of Mage Hand in this game yet, but there probably is. Is it invisible in this game? Spectral. It's supposed to be invisible for Astarion because he's the arcane trickster. I don't feel like using friends in this game because it doesn't... I get that they want to make it different at different difficulty levels, but yeah. So definitely not Bard, but I mean, Vicious Mockery could be interesting, but 1 Bard cantrip. Dissonant Whispers could be cool. Disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, and it can't move. Sleep would be cool. Have another sleeper. I think that this would use Charisma, though. Yeah, spellcasting is Charisma. That's so dumb. Cleric. I don't care about any of those cantrips, and I already know all the spells, so... Druid, however, is a wisdom-based caster. Poison Spray, Boo, Shillelagh, mostly Boo. I don't have a staff or club, I don't know if that matters. Thorn Whip, also mostly Boo. So I'm probably not going to do any of these, but... Again, it's also... but it's Wisdom, so I could do Ice Knife. Ice Knife's not bad. Enhanced Leap is how you can get... Yeah, okay, so you could have a Druid / Cleric, I guess, to be the stay-at-home buffer. Last until long rest. Speak with animals, Long Strider. Oh. So you could do Enhanced Leap and Long Strider. That's cool. Fog Cloud, that hasn't really been useful for me in this game. Entangle could. Animal Friendship. Fairy Fire. All targets within light turn visible, and attack rolls against them at advantage. It doesn't say they can't hide. Wait, what did I just press? What does Y do? What did I just do? Oh, turn visible. Does that mean they can't hide? Well, they can't go invisible. That's not the same thing. Good berries. Instead of just doing 1 hit point per berry, you make 4, and they do 1d4 each. I think in the game you make 5 per spell level. It's been a while since I've had anybody that's used it. It does have its uses, and I don't know about using it in this game. 10 berries. 10 berries per level. So, yes, you could pump out more healing with these good berries, but you can't spread them around. Oh, I didn't even notice you technically can't upcast this. I thought if you upcast it, you got more berries, but you don't. Interesting. Okay. Alright. I'm not doing that. Sorcerer is Charisma. Charisma, yeah. So, oh, she has the Intelligence Band. Interesting. Hold on. She could also Ray of Frost then. And Shocking Grasp. Interesting. Okay. But what a lot of people is not Ritual Caster, although maybe Martial Adept. No. Medium Armor. Could get more. She doesn't have the dex for it, but yeah. So Medium Armor Master doesn't impose disadvantage on stealth checks, which it hers already doesn't, as far as I know. Mobile, no, it's not going to be her bag. Ritual Caster. 2 ritual spells of your choice. Speak with Dead, Find Familiar, Long Strider, Enhance Sleep, Speak with Animals. I already got the necklace for Speak with Dead. I already got Speak with Animals from Soad. If I could ritual cast, I wouldn't even have to leave her in camp. I could just ritual cast both Long Strider and Enhance Sleep on everybody. Oh yeah, I forgot they don't use spell slots. Why was I thinking, yeah, whatever. Or they don't have to unless you're in combat. But where is the one? Warcaster is what I might take instead of... So, you gain advantage on saving throws to maintain concentration on a spell. Very good for making sure. But if I keep her in the back lines, it hasn't really been a big issue. They still kind of tend to congregate toward the frontliners, which usually Soad. If I have a Lizelle, I'm not usually shy about getting her in the front lines either. You can also use a reaction to cast Shocking Grasp at a time. So there's a mod that makes it so that Shocking Grasp is not the only freaking cantrip you can use this with. But no. Okay. I made up my mind. Wisdom, Dexterity for the AC, for the spell stuff, for the shooting things. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, that's a lot to go through, a lot to kind of figure out with her. Lizelle is going to be pretty straightforward as well, except for the feat choice, obviously. I'm not going to change her out of fighter. I like her as fighter. I like she doesn't get to choose any new superiority moves, though. It's sad. If I go... She's wearing plate armor. I think... Okay, hold on. I gotta check her out. So she's wearing armor... Oh! She does get the AC bonus from... It's medium armor. So if I ever give her heavy armor... She already got disadvantage on stealth. So if I give her heavy armor, she'll still have the disadvantage, so it won't change anything. And giving her dex at this point for the AC boost for now won't give her AC boost later on if I choose armor that doesn't have the dex boost at all. So that'd be a sad waste of a point. Interesting. Gotta keep that in mind while I'm doing this.
Maggots will be done.
I want to give her the thing.
One true way. What lies within?
An upgraded crossbow. Sorta, I think, actually. I hate how small this is every time. I wish it would just stay the size that I want it to. That's what she said. Wow, God. Stop. It's tooltips. Go away. Go away. Where's all the... Yeah, there's at the end here. Yeah, there we go. Ugh. Hello, thank you. There's no way that you can't use this, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. But the dex would also give her a bonus to shooting. And I could keep her in medium armor. And I don't really use her anyway. So I have a lot of selling to do. We've got a lot of selling to do, Lucy. The Curious Book, I figured out, is just kind of like a book of holding. Bag of holding, that's what it's called. Damn it. I love life. Okay, anywho. She can be... if I go... So, a lot of her stats are... at odd numbers. I think they wanted to give us a lot of options to go 1-1 or... So, obviously, strength would boost attack rolls, damage rolls. Constitution would boost hit points by 4. Yeah, 1 per... Oh yeah, because that's right. Dexterity will, in this armor, boost her AC. And, oh yeah, I forgot about initiative. It's initiative +1 also. So 1 more AC, better attacks with the big crossbow I just gave her. I might lose, like, the entire AC thing might just go away if I buy plate, or maybe when I buy plate. But that could be so far down the road, I don't know. Or buy or get plate from a chest or whatever. A cool thing to do is to have your bard. If you make a bard and you want to go the actor feat at level 4, but you make your bard with like 17 charisma, the actor gives it +1 charisma, making it 18, which is a big boost because it boosts the modifier by 1, and also proficiency bonuses also doubled for deception and performance checks. So instead of the +2 from proficiency, you get +4. I wish it were also persuasion, but I guess that makes sense for actor. Alert. I don't know why it doesn't just show me out right off the bat, but +5 bonus to initiative is not shown here. That's weird. Can't be surprised. Athlete would raise strength by 1 or dex. I would choose strength for all the weapony stuff. Could choose dex for, yeah. When you're prone, standing up, use only 5 feet. Okay. Jump distance, 50%. Having these little bonus action, they are bonus actions, is really nice, especially for a two-handed weapon wielder, because you don't have the offhand attack. Deal more damage. How much more damage? Whatever. Again, being more descriptive is not that hard. It's kind of bullshit that they aren't. For her, being a two-handed weapon person, I think I might just keep it that way. I don't need her to be tanky, but in other playthroughs, I think I made her, shield plus armor plus one-handed weapon. Durable, Great Weapon Master, again, doesn't work the way. But if you crit or kill a target, you make another melee weapon attack as a bonus action. That's pretty cool. But if you don't have another melee target within melee range, it says on that turn, so you just lose it. There's nothing to use it on. So, no. Heavy Armor Master. What's that do? Strength +1. Great. Incoming damage from non-magical attacks also decreases by 3 while you're wearing... I'm not wearing heavy armor, but that'd be nice to have. Nice to think about. Lucky. Always cool. Lucky might be a thing you take at level 12 for everybody, just for the final fights, whatever the big fights are. If you're a bard, getting like some sorcerer spells would be cool, or warlock spells. Especially you get the warlock. You can take freaking Eldritch Blast as a bard. Hell yeah! It's called the Bard Lock, isn't it? I think that's a common thing, actually. Martial Adept. I could gain 2 more maneuvers and 1 more superiority die. And I don't think they also. I don't like this doesn't level up with you. So you would have 1 quote unquote gimped maneuver, but you'd have 5 to choose from rather than just 3. I've heard goading attack sucks in this game. It doesn't work the way that it should be. Like it stops working the second that the enemy takes its turn. So that's the opposite of what's supposed to happen. Not the opposite, it's just not supposed to happen. Distracting yeah, okay, I'm not gonna do this. Medium armor master, how about that? So no longer have a disadvantage on stealth, which this medium armor has, unlike Shadow Hearts. And it can get 1 more, yeah, so, Moderately armor? Okay, I already have that. Oh, Polearm Master is what I was thinking for Sentinel, but those two go together really well. When you attack with a glaive, halberd, or quarterstaff or spear, you can use a bonus action to attack with the butt of your weapon. That's cool. I don't know how much damage it does. You can also make opportunity attack when a target comes within range. So you add like a glaive or halberd or a spear with a reach property, so they have 10-foot range instead of 5. Then you become someone that nobody wants to get anywhere near. I don't think humans in this game get a free feat. Do they? But if they do, there's a bunch of fun ones to choose from. I think I'm just gonna go ability. I'm keeping this pretty basic. Constitution and strength. I'd like to do dex, but I can't trust that I'm not going to switch to heavy armor as soon as I get the first chance, so. Cool. So she has 40 health. Soed has... Where'd it go? Character sheet. Dear God, why do you make it so hard to find? Hit points, 41. Lae'zel has 40. That's weird. Why? Oh, because her constitution has caught up, surpassed by enough. Well, only 1. I only got 1 more mod than I do. Whatever. She now has +7 to hit with her melee weapons, plus better damage from them too, +5 slashing. Because oh, I was gonna say plus proficiency. That's not right. You don't add proficiency to damage. All right. Gale choices. Gale is... What? Oh, I see what you're saying there. Gale is currently Wizard 1, Warlock 2. I think because I wanted to get like the free subclass. We're not going to go Evocation. We're going to go Abjuration because he's already got free Abjuration spells. He's going to get even more bonus hit points, which is awesome. That was the intent with this build. I can learn 2 more spells. He's not level 4 in any class. He doesn't have feats yet, sadly. 2 more spells because wizard. Tasha's Hideous Laughter could be awesome. Find Familiar, I've had that on other characters, and the Raven or Crow or whatever it is pretty cool. I could go Ritual with him and have everybody get Enhanced Sleep, Enhanced, and Longstrider. I'm kind of curious about that. So let's just do that and see how that works. Those are not Abjuration, they're both Transmutation, which makes sense. I already have False Life via Warlock. I don't know why it's not on here as Learned. That's weird to me. That's going to be my go-to probably for temp hit points for the most part, for now at least. Shield would be nice, Ray of Sickness. Wasn't it called these... Aren't these rituals? Why did they not say ritual anywhere on them? I know Find Familiar is. Okay, whatever. I don't know why they don't say ritual. Chromatic Orb, good for damage. Obviously, Charm Person. Not as cool in this game. Oh, I guess it's really not used during a battle anyway, like Hold Person kind of stuff. Color Spray will blind 33 hit points worth of enemies. It's just... Oh, it's not enemies, it's creatures. So I have to position myself accordingly for the cone. Featherfall, yeah, Shield. Shield is an Abjuration spell, but apparently in this game it does not trigger... Actually, it might be the first thing I should test out, but I'm going to test this out first. I haven't prepared, though. Thunderwave is dumb. Why isn't it even on my list? Sleep came in handy. Fog Cloud really doesn't. Mage Armor I already have through Warlock. Pretty much the only other good option is Witch Bolt. Okay, let's try this out. I have it saved, so I'm probably not going to keep it up. Gale, where are you? Alright, I would like you to... Pretty please. Did that just use a spell slot or not? Oh, Ritual, so no, I shouldn't have. Oh. I didn't know Hand Sleep. Oh, it says 10 turns right on there. Okay, hold on. Wait. I want to test it.
No time to rest.
Holy fuck. I can jump so far.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Nope, that's what I wanted to do. That is insanity. What's my move speed now? It's plus 10, right? Okay, that's cool as shit, man. Wait. Don't one more now. That is insanity, manatee. Cool. That was fun to play with. That was really cool. But you can do that to everybody,
You have my
right?
attention.
So
Very well.
I can do that to people not in the party, I'm assuming. Hold on.
As you wish.
Yeah. Okay. He's not in the party, but I should be able to do it. Yep, Asarian's Longstrider. Cool. So Gale could Longstrider everybody without using spell slots at all. Hold on, let me test out this whole... How do I cancel these spells? Arcane Ward. Your Arcane Ward blocks damage equal to its charges and then loses 1 charge. So it'll block 2 damage, right? And then the next time it'll block 1 damage. Casting Abjuration spells will add charges equal to the level up. So can I just do this? There's no way. Okay, you can't just cheese it. What about Mage Armor? Can I just... How do I turn that off? How do I turn off my currently active spells, please? Is that a thing you can do? And also, if you can't, why not? Is it because people try to cheese it? Lame. Oh wait. Yes, ask before you do an opportunity attack. Sometimes I have spells that use reactions. I don't want to use up all my reactions. Okay, cool. Cool. I'm not gonna do the long strider thing, although it could come in handy. For sure, there's a reason people spend 100 gold to. And I could do that. I could easily do that. And make a cleric with level 1 wizard, I think. Is that what I need to do? Sorry. But yeah. I like what I've done with Gale. Not the choices and spells, but this whole abjuration, 2 levels of warlock thing for free abjuration stuff, and hey, any less damage taken is awesome. So wizard, 2 abjuration spells. I thought I already had shield, but I will end up being able to show you guys that shield does not work as a, or what from what I've seen on posts online, it doesn't work. Okay, so shield, but shield for sure, because it's always nice to have shield as a wizard for very obvious reasons. Ray of Sickness is cool. It does damage and possibly poisons the target. Is it an attack roll in this game or a saving throw? Tasha's Hideous Laughter could, but the poison only lasts for 2 turns. Okay, so it could only last for a turn. Find Familiar is a ritual. That bird has been useful occasionally. Scouting for sure, although I don't think I've used it a whole lot for scouting yet on the other characters. I might have to give that a shot and see what happens. See if it gets shot. And then if it getting shot causes the rest of my team to be attacked. I haven't really used protection from evil and good. Can I get rid of it? Oh no, it's on my warlock. Weird. Okay. Magic missile. It's funny. The one guy that I saw, I think it was a guy, I have no idea, that did that that Wood fight. Used a lot of magic missiles on Gale, and I used sleep, and that was super helpful. Grease plus a firebolt would have been really helpful if the Woodwodes were ever in the same freaking area, because it would burn them, stopping their regeneration. But he just used a lot of magic missiles because he wanted to make sure he was going to hit, I guess. They weren't concentrating on anything, I don't think. Or maybe on Entangle. If they were on Entangle, that'd be good. Ice Knife, leave me an ice surface is also cool. Find Familiar can just have too much usage, so I'm gonna go with that for now. The bird is cool. I don't think the bird doesn't suffer opportunity attacks as far as I know. As far as I've been able to find. Familiar. Wait. Oh, damn it. Hold on. Wait, can I... Yeah, spellbook, please. I don't want... Grease has been... Oh, no. I don't use Thunder Wave. I don't use Fog Cloud. Well, yeah, I don't use Fog Cloud. Find Familiar, yes. Shield, yes, please. And then Find Familiar, yeah, I can go down there. It's actually a good spot for it. Sleep is great. Hypnotic Pattern, I haven't used yet. I want to learn it. I might start spending some money on learning these spells. But we'll see. Probably not Shocking Grasp, we don't care about that too much. Magic Missile. I could learn it from a spell. It would cost 50. Hold on. Why can't I click it? No. Why can't I click it? Oh, the inventory. I have to click it in inventory. Blur, can't learn it yet. Detect thoughts, can't learn it yet. Hypnotic pattern, can't learn it yet. Magic missile, 50 gold. Okay. Shocking grasp, 50 gold. Which, I already know which bolt, so I can just use it for free. Do I want to learn magic missiles and burn through the scroll? I'll figure that out later. Okay. Soad.
I've got a
Let's
long
just
road ahead.
tail gale for now. I'm just gonna
Go ahead. I'm listening.
level up.
I question the wisdom of that decision, but I'll be here in the meantime.
Yeah, idling away the hours. Cool. Astarion, just to level you up to end this episode finally. Sorry to everybody.
Hello. What can I do for you?
This is a monster hunter, and we killed it. So,
Lead on.
lead on, lead on. Lead until your dreams come true. Oh, wow. Dex, I definitely want to boost that. Level 4. What else does he get? A spell slot? Oh, cool. One more spell slot. Nice. Gain a spell and replace a spell if I want to, and a new feat. Yeah. So, new spell. Sleep. His is pretty weak, but then again, so are all his spells, because his charisma is not high. I think they all take charisma to cast, which is sad. Tasha's hideous laughter, once again, could be fantastic. Charm person could come in handy a lot. Wait. My DC is 13? How? My charisma's 10. What are you using to cast these spells? I like it, thank you, but what are you using? DC 13 ain't bad at all. So, Astarion could try to win people over with a charm person. Or, actually, sleep might be a better... There are plenty of monsters and creatures and stuff with under 24 hit points or less, especially after they take a point of damage, maybe. That sleeping would be really good. Only lasts for 2 turns? How did I not know that? I thought it was last for a minute. Alright, well that's sad. I'm gonna try Charm Person sometime in the future here. Replace a spell. I haven't used Color Spray, but I can. Disguise Self, Shield. I forgot I had Shield. It's a weird thing to have. That doesn't make sense. Okay. Ability scores. Obviously, Dex. That's the only one that I would want to raise. 8 plus 1 plus 2. Yeah. So where are they getting my frickin' spell DC from? That's sad. Normally I've had like at least 2. If I raise Constitution, it's not going to actually raise my health, even though it's telling me it will. It's freaking glitching. I can just raise my Dex another way. So let's see. Athlete jump distance would be helpful for him to get. Ooh, actually, to get the high ground. Especially when sneaking. Ooh, that might not be a bad idea. Okay, that's gonna be my go-to for now. We're gonna see though. Dex also will increase my melee damage, my range damage, my melee attack chance, my ranged attack chance, my AC by 1. It's beautiful for rogues. There's also dual wielder, but no, that's not the one I. No. There's another one I think that's similar. Dungeon Delver would help with the trap checking. And saving throws and resistance against traps. That'd be nice. He's my trap dude. They have just completely locked some proficiency with medium armor needed to get... Okay, interesting. Okay. You gain armor proficiency with... Oh, I already have that. So what's the other one? There's like a moderately armored? Can I use... Oh, I don't have... I have proficiency with light only right now. Okay. Moderately armored, I think, is the one that I might go up to, but we'll see. Probably not. Mage Slayer, Lucky, always good. Lucky is... The jump distance is kind of interesting to me. I'm kind of liking that idea for a vampire, especially. I don't know what his spell casting modifier, like ability thingy is. It seems like it might be Dex for some reason. I can't tell. I probably could go somewhere else to find out. It might be in the forum somewhere, or even on here somewhere easy to find. No, mobile, again, not bad for a rogue, but it's still not amazing. If you're doing mobile with a one-handed weapon and you're only going in to attack one guy and then you dash out with your cunning action, that's a smart use of mobile, because then they have to dash to catch you, and then they can't use an action when they go to you, so you can kind of just keep running away. Anyway, proficiency with medium armor and shields, and strength or dex goes by 1, so that would be another option. I could get more armor from having him be more armored. He's already gonna get an AC bonus with that. He's got 14. What do I have chest wise?
Now what?
You have to fucking... Yeah, I don't know why you're doing that. I'm sorry. I clicked it.
Step quick.
Is there medium armor that I have that I might want to give you? The sparkle hands. I still love that. Let me put this in the camp because I'm not going to use it. I use unarmed attacks with anybody. Okay. Hey, it stayed where I put it, but it didn't stay big. That's what she said. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Let's see. Destitute clothes. Probably not what I want here. Medium armor. The Oak Father's Embrace. Undead creatures that hit the wearer receive 1d6 radiant damage. Beasts that hit the wearer deal an additional 1d6. That's so weird. So if I go medium, I immediately get... I'd have 13 plus 2. Because I could, my dex bonus can only give me up to plus 2 with medium armor. So I'd have 15. And I would have 15 anyway by doing what I was going to do with the whole leaping and blah, blah, blah. I don't think that there's... I'm alright. I am alright. Okay, cool. I made up my mind. Made up my mind. How long is this video? An hour? Oh god, at least an hour. Fuck, it's an hour 20 almost. Okay. Sorry. I'm so sorry for who I am as a person. Spells will take Charm Person. I might replace that next level, because who knows? Tasha's could be a really... Hideous Laughter really could be a good choice. Or Sleep. I mean, they could... Even for 2 turns, taking one minion kind of thing out of the fight. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Change my mind. Sleep. Yeah. I don't think I want to change any spells. Yeah. Feat. I am going... Athlete. Dex. This jump distance is interesting to me. 50% more. Okay. Okay, I've chosen. Cool. How much, oh, I can't see his I wish I could see your spells when you're not in my party, because that's kind of a pain in the butt. Gale, if that is your real name. Okay, sorry. This video is so long. I'm so sorry. Thank you for sticking with me. His AC went up, right? Good. Cool. Everything went up. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I love it. Cool. I will see you guys next time. Although I'm still doing the thing, so bear with me on the thing. I'm so sorry. I wasn't prepared like I should be. Amazon affiliate thingy. Okay. So the next thing I have for my, I'm trying to fix this. This one's stupid also, but bear with me. Jack Link's beef sticks, 0 sugar. These do not need to be refrigerated, unlike the ones I have talked about before. They are individually packed. They have been a go-to for road trips. It might be the only thing I have for the morning. Like I don't eat or drink anything except for like little sips of water on road trips until maybe I'll eat a little pork. Anyway, great keto. I keep one in my bag at all times and anywhere I'm going. I think they taste great. So if you are looking for something like that, it's just a snack. They come out to like $1 per stick, I think, something like that when you buy them on Amazon. You might have to see for yourself. But anyway, that link will be in the description. I'll see you next time.